It's the hottest entertainment stories right here, right now. This is Afternoon Tea Time. Hello there and welcome to the program. I'm Tekumbo Tairu, together with my co-anchors Lakwe Banjo and Ife Oshinkeye. Hello, people.
Hi, Tekumbo.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi. Our first story is the biggest entertainment story this afternoon, and it's on Anthony Bourdain, the celebrity chef and CNN travel host, has died. Why?
Exactly. That's the only thing I can ask myself. Why? Because it's so sudden. He had a really successful career. But there seems to be a theme here and a pattern with a lot of... I mean, Kate Spade died the other day as well.
Yeah.
From the same kind of sources, it was both alleged suicides. There's obviously developments on this story. But it seems to be like... It's just like you said, why, really? Why? I mean, you can never really explain depression and you can never really explain what he was going through despite his success, but it's just a really, really sad way to end the weekend as well.
And if they what
the week even.
My first reaction was, what exactly is going on with the celebrities? Because just a few days ago, we spoke about the celebrity fashion designer Kate Spade, who allegedly, it's not even allegedly, it's been confirmed that she committed suicide. And then today, it's just so sad that Bourdain has to go as well. So it's just crazy. Like, what's going on? What are they really dealing with? I think they need to talk to people. And I think the people that are still alive now, we need to just look for a way to communicate to everyone going through stuff. I know we're sharing helplines everywhere if you're feeling depressed or you know anyone with suicidal thoughts and all that. But I think we need to do more because it's getting rampant and it's...
When you say we, who are you talking about?
Everyone. Because the thing is depression,
everybody's responsibility. It's my responsibility, it's her responsibility, and it's yours. We all need to create awareness about that.
Because I'm telling you, these people have a cry, they have a cry for help. People that go through these things have a cry for help.
But the thing, you see why I'm slightly concerned is that we normally discover just too late.
Yes, and that's why you have to even asking someone if they're okay. It goes a long way. You know,
exactly.
It goes such a long way. And some people genuinely aren't okay, and they will tell you that they're okay. They'll mask it. And even people that are as rich as Anthony Bourdain and as successful and as prominent still have like their down days. So it's not kind of relative to like poverty or like success. It's just something that all human beings go through.
Okay, so back to this case, you know, and in comparison to like Kate. Did he leave a suicide note by any chance? Do we know if he left a suicide note?
None of that has been disclosed yet because his very good friend, Repeck or something like, I'm not so sure, but he's also a French chef. And he was the one who found him unresponsive.
In the hotel,
In the hotel. That's the only information we have on the suicide. For now.
Okay, and if I was, you know, to ask you to hazard a guess regarding what you think was the most likely cause in terms of what put pressure on him, would you say family? Would you say business? Would you say, you know?
I mean, you can't guess these things at all, but I think the only thing that could have maybe put pressure on him was maybe, I don't know, success or the lifestyle that he was living. But you can't really guess. It could have been anything. They always say money can't buy your happiness. So, I mean, the sources are unclear.
I'm sure he has his problems because I did my research on him and I found out that he used to be an ex-drug user. He used to use cocaine, heroin, and all sorts of drugs, name it. So he's done it all, even codeine. You get, so you don't, we really don't, sometimes the pressure gets too much on these people that they tend to go back to their old life one way or the other.
Do you think he went back though?
I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I'm just speculating that it could be all of that. So sometimes when people are being pressured too much, I think we need to just look for a way to make them feel better. No matter what you're doing, if it's at work, if it's with your music, if it's acting, whatever you're doing and you feel you have so much pressure, the best thing to do is just take some time off, get to cool off, and don't let, the work won't die. If you die, the work will continue. But the work won't die.
Look at Steve Jobs.
When you go. Do you understand? So I think people just need to take time out and look after themselves because we only live once, man. If you know you're having suicidal thoughts or if you know anyone who is having suicidal thoughts, I think we should encourage, or we are encouraging you, speak to somebody, tell someone about what you're going through. And if you know somebody that is going through it as well, speak to somebody on their behalf, even if they're not going to speak to anyone because we need to help each other. We are what makes each other. Without all.
Oh, exactly. I was going to say you've been such an advocate, but
I'm so proud of you.
I feel so. I just hope someone out there feels very inspired, to listen to what Ife just said.
Told you he's utopian.
Yeah. For reactions to the Bourdain demise, we're going now to our newsroom for our social media expert, Buki November. Buki, over to you.
Hi, Tokumbo. So I agree with Ife. My first reaction was, what is going on? I mean, it just gets tiring at some point. It gets very, very sad because these are people who you see, these are people who you actually look at and say, oh, everything is going on with them. You don't know what is going on. You really don't know. And fans on social media have also reacted in different ways, actually. Some fans just took to Twitter and posted some of his popular sayings. Some other ones just expressed their sadness and their grief and their condolence also on social media. So first, I'll take a comment from Shelby Ivy Christie. Now, she says she posted one of his popular quotes, and it reads, "I should have died in my 20s. I became successful in my 40s. I became a dad in my 50s. I feel like I've stolen a car, a really nice car, and I keep looking in the rearview mirror for flashing lights, but there's been nothing since." I mean, you can't even begin to imagine the weight in those words. Also, Blogulate says, this week, heartbreaking. We've lost Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain to suicide. Having money, success, fame, it doesn't mean anything if you don't have a healthy mindset. We need to talk about mental health now. And of course, the conversation keeps going on social media. Let's take a few more tweets. Guys, mental health is serious business. Talk to someone, get help. Talk to someone about it. If you're feeling anything, whatever it is going through your mind, speak to someone. It's a popular saying that the problem shared is half solved. Yeah. And also we have people on social media also saying, speak to someone. If you have a problem, speak to someone, talk to a friend, share your problems, let's solve it together. We hope news like this doesn't come up again because it's really, really disheartening. Now that's all from me, Tokumbo. Back to you.
All right then, Buki, thank you very much for that quick report. Before we take our next story, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Thinking of banking in Africa? Think Zenith. In today's fast-moving, fast-changing world, you need a financial partner that understands your unique expectations. A bank with presence in major financial centers across the world, with the enabling platform to facilitate seamlessly, whenever, wherever, however. A bank with best-in-class financial solutions from a superb combination of technology and human touch for easy, fast and secure banking that creates real value. Turning dreams into reality is now in your hands. People, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time, and our next story is regarding Juliet Ibrahim. The Ghanaian actress says maybe Eve in the Bible didn't eat the forbidden fruit. What on earth is she talking about?
I think Lakwe is being in the best position because I'm sure a lot of guys must have lied to you.
Oh, shut up. No, I just don't understand, where she's picked that from. It's almost like she had, a mini revelation and just said it. I really hope there's some sort of deeper explanation to it. I mean, I want to know a lot of things. Is she questioning the account of the Bible? Is she saying that what the Bible tells us happened didn't happen? Is she saying that there's some sort of different interpretation that we've all kind of worked out in our own heads? And finally, is she trying to say, is this like some sort of feminist thing, like about, you know, because that's the only three ways I can see the story. Is she trying to say that, oh, Eve didn't really eat the forbidden fruit, so who ate it? Adam. Like, so have we been lied to this whole time? Like, what really went down?
If you ask me, I think it's just a cryptic message. She's sending something out to somebody. I'm sure somebody cut the sub. So.
You reckon?
Yeah.
But what could that sub be?
That you're a liar, dude. You lied to me.
And
she's telling somebody that you're a liar.
Iceberg
Slim. Well, we don't know, but that's like the closest person to our imagination right now. So.
I don't know, it's a bit weird. I really want her to do like an explanation, or like maybe I'll go and comment on her Instagram and be like.
But what she's saying though with that is that men lie a lot.
Women lie, men lie.
Yeah, but no, but what she's saying particularly is that men lie a lot. So I'm beginning to wonder.
Say Nigerian men.
Especially the Yoruba demons.
You're gonna say Nigerian men.
Oh, good heavens! And then
He's going to exclude himself.
Yeah, apart from yourself.
Oh, good heavens! I'm very Nigerian, thank you very much.
Oh, so
but let's not go there.
You are?
So you do that.
Anyway,
Pidgin
no,
English.
seriously.
Say something in Pidgin.
Why didn't you ask me to say something
say
in?
something.
Why didn't you ask me to say something
Just say
in
something
another
in Pidgin
Nigerian
and I'll believe
language?
you're Nigerian. Just say something. Okay, talk about Fana.
No, seriously, but Pidgin is not a Nigerian language though. Is it a Nigerian language? Is it one of the indigenous Nigerian languages?
Well, it's West
Pidgin is more official than English.
Pidgin is more official.
English language in this country.
We're not having an argument. Back to the story.
Talk about Fana.
Back to the story.
Just say ID. You don't even talk ID. And you're Nigerian.
Oh, good heaven.
Leave
Laugh me out, Fana.
Leave me alone. I date.
So back to this story. So, are they still together? Because I've also heard some stories regarding if they're together, she and Iceberg Slim, and if they're together or if they're not together. What's the situation? What's the story?
Baby, right?
Look, she doesn't have a baby, does she?
I thought she had twins. Okay,
No. Or maybe she does, but not with Iceberg, obviously.
So Iceberg Slim, are they together or are they not together? Do you reckon?
Okay, when that news broke, or maybe they broke up or they didn't break up, what happened was exactly what happened with Eva Nelson and her baby daddy. They took to their Instagram, deleted each other's pictures. So everybody just assumed like, okay, there must be a breakup. You understand? So it's still speculation, and none of them have come out to tell you, oh, we're still together or we're not together. And I don't think they have any reason to come out and tell people about their relationship status. Okay, Juliet actually came out. They said at this moment she's trying to focus on her career and she's trying to limit people spying into her personal life. So anything you see on a social media page is going to be work from now on and not a personal life, which I concur. Do you understand? Because trust me, that's what leads to breakup. By the time people start seeing your relationship, some people tend to get jealous. Oh, we saw him last night, and then people start commenting, and then before you know, you guys are having issues. So I think your social media for celebrities, not even just celebrities, for all of us, should be about what we want to make public. And I don't think relationship is part of those things we should make public.
So you would have put a picture of your girlfriend up?
I would, maybe on a birthday.
Okay. Up next, we're talking about the World Cup theme songs, the Nigerian theme songs as well. So we've had a listen to some of them. Which one would you say you like?
It's a go.
It's a go. It's a go. Naira Marley. Oh,
Naira Marley.
That, man.
It's a go. It's the best song ever.
But let's start from the beginning, though. You know, let's start with Solid Star. You watched the video, had a listen to the music.
But that was 2014. When Solid Star released an official theme song, that was 2014.
Because I had a look and I was like, surely this isn't it. This is not what we're going to do. Because
that was 2014. The most recent ones are by some guy called D-Lo, which is actually approved by the NFF.
NFF, yeah.
They actually sponsored it.
Yeah, there's about 6
there's
people
also
on the track.
this sports reporter or sports
but she was saying that there were 6 people in this.
There's a lot of people on it. It seems as
D-Lo, they have very funny names, by the way. Jerry Jesus, FBI. We don't know them, but I think NFF just came together and then they put a group of young guys together and they just sponsored the team song, and the song is actually called The Champions. So I think that's the official one because that was the one. But they need to promote that song because I don't think it has been promoted because they said the video.
Why do you keep taking all my points?
No, I'm actually buttressing your point.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
My feelings.
All right, go on,
Sorry,
then.
I'm in my feelings.
I'm
Just
bad.
go on. It's fine.
My bad.
It's all right.
Are you
And
sure?
I don't know, did you have time to sort of see the Ostaino one?
The Ostaino, yeah.
no. I didn't.
You had a look, yeah?
Yeah,
Do you
but
like
there's
it?
so
or-
many.
Nah, trust me. Even techno is dropping
Yeah.
one, but it hasn't been released. It just did.
No, we had
There's
a
a
look.
really good guy that's on an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And
The
he's
Moonlight?
the Moonlight.
Moonlight guy.
It's a really good song, and I can see that catching on. But Nigerians might not buy into
No,
it.
I think Ife doesn't agree.
No, I think it's a very good song. My question is, what was he wearing?
Leave him alone. He was being expressive.
I liked
Leave
it.
him alone.
I like no.
We're talking about the music, though. It's not what he was wearing.
You guys don't make me look bad. What was it wearing? Is it a new style? Because I like it.
You're stirring shade, mad shade. Right
Oh
now.
Lord, I
Mad
like
shade.
what it was wearing.
He was wearing green and white, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
green
but it
and
was just-
white, but it came out from the color. It was
Yeah.
looking really nice, you know, something different, something fresh, something we haven't seen before. And I'm thinking about calling my stylist.
Yeah, to
So
have
I'm
you just-
asking you guys, what was it wearing? Do you know what it's called? So that when I call my tailor, I could tell him, can you make me this? So why are you guys thinking I'm throwing shade at it? That's it.
You're throwing mad shade right now. Mad shade.
So, Ife, did you like it, though? Did you listen
Yeah,
to the
I
lyrics?
like the song. I really, really, really did like the song. It
Yeah.
was a very good song.
All right, then. Did anyone see anything about Tony 1 Week?
Oh yeah, but the song's really, really old. Like I think he did
it's
it with the early.
I don't think this. We don't have that. That was 2006.
No,
it was 1996. Sorry,
yeah,
We did that in
96,
1996. So
Maybe they want to revamp it and do it again since they've revamped the jersey as well.
But I think those are the songs we've been listening to since I think it was USA 94, then it was Atlanta 96, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think those songs have been recycled year in, year out, and then we've been listening to them. So people still, in 2018, if you go to YouTube now, you're checking for 2018 Super Eagles theme song, you still find them Tony 1 Week coming out and the rest of them. So
It's a goal should still be the.
yeah, but
I
it's
have
a
to
goal.
say,
It's a
yeah,
goal should
because
be
the difference was
official
clear
one.
in terms of the production and even in terms
And how
of the...
quick viral it went. It only came out in
Yes.
December.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that was by...
Naira Marley.
Naira
He's a
Marley.
London-based rapper, but he kind of does African music and trap
Lakwe
music.
seems to know him a lot. So
I do. I know him.
Do you know him personally, though?
No,
because
I know of him.
Oh,
I don't know
oh.
every single person that lives in London.
No, I thought you were going to like...
I don't know
but
him.
she's-
But I listen to his music and I've been a fan for a very long
and
time.
then she made me like the guy.
Yeah.
But he is cool. The music was cool as
Do you
well.
think he's cool?
Well, his music, I would say. Yeah, his music.
Nice.
It's a good, it's a good.
Yes, I thought it was
Tokumba is a
creative.
good. Lakwe is a good. Tea time is a good.
You finally got to sit
Oh, yeah. It's time for a quick break right now. When we
Alright.
continue, we'll be bringing you a whole new story on Posh and Bex. We'll be right back.
It is not yet over. The Get to Latin Millions promo is still on. 110 people have won up to 65 million naira already, and you can be one of them, as there is 31 million naira still available to be won. You stand a chance to become a millionaire. All you have to do is walk into a Fidelity Bank near you and open an account with 10,000 naira or pay in 10,000 naira to your already existing account, and you stand a chance to win 1 million, 2 million, and 3 million naira in the monthly draw. Grow your account to 50,000 naira and stand a chance to win up to 5 million naira. That's not all. Lots of consolation prizes like refrigerators and generators to be won. Rush now to the Fidelity Bank near you and start saving for a chance to become a millionaire in the Fidelity Get a Lot in Millions promo.
We're Fidelity. We keep our word.
I don't get a lot, God do it.
Welcome back. It's Plus TV's Tea Time, and the next story is on the British celebrity couple Posh and Bex. Reports say David and Victoria Beckham have donated their outfits worn to the royal wedding to charity. Okay, so why are they doing this?
Well, it's been 1 year since the Manchester bombings in the Ariana Grande's concert. And obviously, it's only right that Posh and Bex always do something charitable. They're a really charitable couple. They've done lots of different work all over the world to help in different people. I think this time they were giving back to their own.
Okay.
And more importantly, I think everyone was ranting and raving about their outfit, their fashionable couple.
Yeah.
So they know that people will cherish it. It's just a nice
why
way.
don't they help with money though? Why does it have to be their clothes?
You don't know if they're not helping with money. And they
Okay,
probably are.
you know, I was agreeing with you when we were discussing that earlier. Like, why didn't they give out money? They have so much money to give to those people if they really want to help. But I now did some further digging, and then I discovered that on the internet, these people are going to buy raffle tickets from £18 upwards. You understand? So, and then there will be a raffle draw for a lucky winner. So I think they intend to recover their money from those tickets bought.
Told you that you can't assume.
You
that they're not
understand?
helping.
So they're going to get the money that they're going to use to help the Manchester. What's the name of the funding stuff?
Love
again?
Manchester.
Yeah, Love Manchester Fund or something like that. Yeah.
So basically,
that's how
the
they're going to
idea is
raise the money
fundraise,
from the raffle tickets.
and then you win the
And
outfit.
trust me, millions of people are going to buy those tickets for £18. Even when they increase it to £50, people would still
I think
buy
the
those
idea
raffle
is to just
tickets.
get everyone involved,
Yeah.
and then that way it's collective. Everyone's getting their hands dirty. But no, like I think they will always find a different way, an innovative way to raise money. And because they're quite a charitable couple, Posh and Bex are known for doing a lot of charity work. So yeah, it's good. It's giving back, and it's giving back to somewhere that they're
And even
from.
the website said, when I think part of their promo for people to buy the raffle ticket so they can be the lucky winner, they were like, you can even wear the suits and the dress on your own wedding. The only problem is you won't be able to take it off. I was like, oh, that's a very good advert.
It is a good
You
advert.
get me?
Oh, but no, it will probably be an antique, and then they'll probably be able to sell it for more.
For more,
as well.
yeah, years.
Because it's not
years
just
to
their
come.
outfits; it's the outfits that they wore to the royal wedding. Those pictures will last years and years and years. So it's all of that kind of sentimental
I can't help
attachment.
but feel, Posh. Well,
No, I get what you're saying. Absolutely, like you could have just given money, right?
No, that's
Hey
not what I'm
guys,
saying. I'm
hey
not even
guys,
going
hey
there.
guys.
Bex was, well dressed, but I don't know. I still feel
She was looking like she was going to a funeral. Right?
yes, and I'm like,
was wearing
whoever
a
wears it,
Victoria
will they
Beckham.
feel
It was
different?
I don't think they care. I
Don't
think
let us start the
it's the
swap
money.
again.
It's the money.
So,
It's how
Kubo,
much
you
it's
have
worth.
something wrong with simplicity. That dress was beautiful. End of story.
USA.
Let's go.
She looked like she was going to a funeral.
We've got a breaking story regarding this
Yeah,
couple.
actually, so a certain I've heard from the great. It's not speculation. Actually, well, it is. I've heard from the grapevine.
Yeah.
And the Sun tabloid newspaper in the UK has allegedly reported that Posh and Bex are going through a divorce. And this has been shut down by Victoria Beckham, who's posted a picture of her and her youngest daughter Harper, with the caption saying that
I love you, some mushy stuff.
yeah,
Aww.
she basically says she loves her and Harper, and we miss you, David Beckham, at David Beckham. So she's kind of denounced the rumours doing that, using that picture. But a certain someone tells me that actually the reason why they're getting a divorce, I don't know how true this is, by the way. I'm not making any
That's why I
allegations.
said speculation.
But apparently David's been frolicking with Harper's teacher. And she's pregnant. And she's pregnant.
Spicy.
And she's pregnant.
Whoa.
So it's just like a bit much, yeah. So, but we don't know how true this is. They've basically denounced it and said it's not true. You can't really hide a pregnancy. David's had a few relationship scandals over the years. I mean, he's had one big one that we've all known about, which is the Rebecca Luce scandal. No one wants them to break up. They're obviously like a brand now. They're, iconic. So. I hope it's not true.
I have to tell you guys, though, watching the royal wedding, I noticed, looking at the two of them while they were seated in the church.
They looked unhappy.
Well, he gave her some kind of mean look. And I was like, good heavens, what on earth is going on? And they zoomed in on it as well. But I didn't want to make too much of it because I knew the two of them were tight. But looking back in hindsight, I'm beginning to think, okay, maybe I did see something.
Well, apparently they've kept it under wraps, and I can imagine they would have paid the best spin doctors, PR people to really contain this story, right?
Yeah.
And so that's
did a good work containing the story.
Yeah.
Till now.
Yeah, till now.
You've talking about notices the royal wedding.
I know. Tell me about it. Tokumbo, boy, you should be working for TMZ.
Our final story is on Tonto DK. The Nigerian singer and actress has revealed why writing in tongues is possible for her. Okay, so this is different. Has she...
I think we should even start from the beginning of the story.
Okay, go on.
So yesterday, Michael, what do they call him?
Ghanaian actor.
I think they call him Michelle. I think
it
it's
Majid
Majid
Michelle?
Michelle. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Majid Michelle.
And he's now a pastor, isn't he?
Yeah, he's now a pastor, and
Oh, wow.
He posted a picture with a caption, God never said the weapons would not form. He said they would not prosper. And then a lot of people...
Which is wrong in itself anyway.
I don't understand it. Yeah, go on anyway.
It's no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So the weapons are definitely formed.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
No, he's saying that God never said that the weapons... What did you say he said?
That they wouldn't form.
They would. They said no weapon formed against me will prosper. The weapons are formed. But anyway, continue.
That's exactly what he said.
Is that what he's saying?
No, he
That he said
different.
nobody said the weapon wouldn't form. That is, they would definitely form,
I
but
see.
they wouldn't prosper.
Oh, so that's what he said.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then a lot of celebrities commented, some just leaving it as, amen, well done, Majid, well done this, and people just commented little, and then our dear sister, Madame Tonto, came with some
I can't deal with you.
JBK OP kick.
No, you're not doing it well. You have to say that was apparently.
Oh no, the Holy Ghost
You're not
hasn't
gonna try?
fallen. The Holy Ghost hasn't. Wait for it. Wait for it.
An idiot.
Okay. So she just typed a couple of stuff, and then our dear Mr. Tunde Ednut now said, some people are now typing in tongues.
He's so petty.
Typing in tongues.
So petty.
Oh yeah. So our dear Tonto DK came back today to justify why she can actually type in tongues.
Okay.
And what did she say? And why
What did she say exactly?
And what are your opinions?
She said that, who says that if we can actually sing along to
Man's not hot.
Man's not hot, speak kaka, then why can't she speak in tongue? And I'm like, imagine the comparison that is not that haven't we heard why they call her the Holy Ghost radical?
Yeah, radical for Jesus.
Radical for Jesus, and then I think she sent out some pictures.
When
or
did
maybe
she
it
get
was the
born
blog.
again that she's going
Right,
all
guys,
radical?
can we just stop? This is not fair. And nobody should be judged for how they I was saying this to...
But nobody was
No, we're
judging
not
her. We're just
judging her, though.
talking about the story.
But like, it doesn't matter when she became born again. She's allowed to express herself.
No, but the thing is, if it's a process though, and you can't jump the gun.
True.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm
because
saying nobody
she's
knows
trying to
her
give this
story.
impression now.
Pentecost, it just didn't happen. The Pentecost in the Bible, it just didn't happen.
It did just happen.
No, wait, okay, like, it wasn't just with a regular, I don't know.
I get what you're saying. You have to be anointed.
Yeah, you have to be
speak in
anointed.
tongues.
You actually have to be in spirit.
Yes,
so
that's true.
she's saying that while she was just going through Majid Michelle's pictures, she
had
got
the
in the
anointing.
spirit and the anointing.
I'm so done with you.
On me. Was that what happened? Then all of a sudden she's typing into. I'm not saying it's not possible. And then our dear Mr. Davido, big shout out to David.
What did he say?
All right, so Davido now came and he said that was how Pastor Adeboye's nephew picked up his phone and just typed some things, a one-year-old child, and then some of his followers started saying, "Amen, Pastor, right on, Pastor."
Oh, no, are you serious?
Do you understand? And he said, "Well, I'm going," and he left. You get, that was what David did, and I found that very
Funny.
hilarious. Like, yeah.
Well,
so I think some of these things actually do happen.
Okay.
Sometimes it's possible for people to actually get in spirit and write in tongues. I believe it can happen.
Okay.
But it's just a funny case. And why this is funny is not because we are judging Tonto.
No, but that's
and
what
it's
everyone
not-
on the comments is doing.
Oh, maybe on the comment, but
Yeah.
we are
All
not
right.
doing that. What we're just trying to say is, man, Nigerians, you need to chill. Y'all should take a chill pill, man. They really blasted her. And she was not. Well, do you know what I liked about this whole thing? It's not like she came out like she was offended and everything. She made it all.
But she gets
very
cyberbullied
funny.
all the time. She said it even in like last week that she's been getting cyberbullied all the time, but
Okay.
she rises above it.
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
I think people should be allowed to express themselves how they want. The Hallelujah Challenge that happened on Instagram like garnered about millions and millions of people, and they were writing in tongues. Like Tonte said, if you can sing it and write it,
Street papa.
yeah, you can do it as well.
You can do it.
I think it goes.
Yeah. And that brings us to the end of the afternoon episode of Tea Time. I'd like to thank my co-anchors and the production team for all of their efforts in making this episode a success. Join us next week for another interesting episode of Tea Time. Until then, thanks for watching and have yourself a great weekend.